friends, this is Raman Gill with your daily Forex market analysis for November 18th, 2016. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. If you have questions about your individual investment needs, I recommend you talk to your investment advisor. Let's start off by taking a look at the calendar here. On Thursday, we had Fed Chairman Yellen speak, and basically she was testifying in front of the Congress, and she said that the interest rate hike is pretty much imminent now, so they are looking at raising interest rates for the US dollar in December at their next meeting. Now, that is very positive for the US dollar. So lately we have been seeing US dollar getting pushed up, one because of the elections there, because of the majority in both the houses there, as well as all the hype around interest rate hikes. And now this is the first time Yellen has actually mentioned that there is very likely that they will raise interest rates in December. So this is very positive for the US dollar. So however, at this point, we have seen a big surge up for the US dollar. So we'll have to see how much positive momentum we get out of this particular comment. So going into Friday here, we have ECB President Draghi speaking. This is very, very important for the euro. And generally, when anybody from the central bank speaks, it creates volatility in the market. So we can expect volatility in the market for the euro in the morning. And then further, we have MPC member Broadbent speaking, and then we have all these different members from the central bank speaking. So be careful with that one in the UK session. Going into the New York session, we have core CPI numbers and CPI numbers, which is the inflation data for the Canadian dollar here. And then we have more FOMC members speaking. So tomorrow, essentially, it is all about central bankers. At this point, because Yellen has already said that they are looking at raising interest rates in December, these other FOMC members may not have as big an impact as she did. So that's something to keep in mind. However, we can see volatility in the markets as a result of all the central bankers speaking. Moving on to the charts here, we are looking at pound US dollar daily chart. Pound has been one of those pairs that has not moved very much in spite of everything that's going on in the markets. We have seen a lot of positiveness for US dollar. However, pound has not reacted as much. One of the reasons is because we have seen that pound has dropped a lot ever since Brexit. It never really turned back since then. So at this point, there is a big short position for the British pound. So we're not seeing same type of reaction for interest rate hike for the US dollar as we are seeing against other pairs. So because of that, we have seen very, very small movements in the pound. At this point, based on the daily candle here, this is very neutral. We are still trading in this range, and now we are coming towards the bottom of the range. So the bottom of the range here is 123.50 level. So that will be the key level. So we'll really have to pay attention to this 123.50 level to see if the price breaks below. If the price does break below, then it opens up this range here, and that will be a negative for the British pound here. We could see it trade further down back into the 12100 level. So at this point, this 123.50 level is the key. If it holds above this, we can see it going back towards the top of the range, and if it breaks through this level, then we can see it come down. So right now, this is critical time for the pound, so we'll have to be very careful trading this. At this point, I'm neutral on the British pound. Looking at Euro US dollar, we have seen a big drop in the euro, and now that the price has broken through this 107.60 level, we are into this drop here, and the next level that we are looking at is 105.00 right here. So the drop, the break below the 107.60 level here, that's opened up this entire inefficient move here. We're likely to get this move filled. So the first area that we will run into support will be this 105.50 level. So that will be the next target. Looking at the daily candle here, we are bearish. I'm bearish on euro. I'm looking for it to drop down further. However, do keep in mind that we'll have some support here at 105.50. So that will be the first target, and then 105.100. But don't forget, there's ECB President Draghi speaking tomorrow, so that will have a big impact on this. Looking at the New Zealand US dollar here, we have seen it break down here as well. Now it's finally broken through this level here that we were watching, and the next level that we are targeting here would be 69.64 level, coming from these levels here. So that will be the key level. Based on the daily close here, we are bearish on this and looking for it to drop further into this 69.60ish area. Aussie dollar here, a similar price move. We have seen Aussie drop a lot against the US dollar, and now we're looking for a further move down. This is the next level. 73.70 would be the next target level. After that, if it does break through that, beyond that, we are looking at 73.20ish area for the next support and resistance area. At this time, based on the daily close, we are bearish on this and looking for a further move down. First target 73.70 and then 73.20 for the Aussie. Dollar CAD here has been very bullish. The daily close here was very bullish. We see that the price held above this 134 level, and now we are pushing back towards the top of the range at 135.90 area up here. And if the price breaks through that, so that will be the first target, 135.90 or 13600. If the price does break through here, we're looking basically at this support and resistance area, which is 137.20 area. So at this point, dollar CAD is bullish and we're looking for a further move to the upside. First resistance will be at 13600 approximately, and then further at 137.20. So that's it for now. I will see you next time.